Hi, my name is Jennifer Hurley, and I'm a Technology Sales Manager with Schlumberger Water Services. Data management is a tough topic. The word management is a verb and it should be proactive, but data management is often viewed as a passive exercise involving filing data in a database. That's not valuable for your business. I'd like to start a revolution and rebrand what we do as water analytics, because what you need is not better data storage. What you need is proper access to your data so that you can make more effective and timely decisions. I'd like to talk today about a real client example. Now, before we met this client, they had invested a lot of money creating a master data store in Oracle. The data were all carefully vetted and QA'd, and it was a beautiful database. It was so good that they wanted to protect it, so they asked their IT to manage it. And this meant that if you wanted to get to any of the data, you needed to ask the IT guy. And the IT guy has no idea about geology or chemistry or geophysics. So after waiting some time, users would often get back a table like this. And usually it wouldn't be the right data, so they'd ask again, and they'd get perhaps something like this. And because it was such a pain to go through IT, there was also a lot of data that didn't fit in the database, or that hadn't been put in yet. So when you got what you needed from the master data store, you often had to merge it with extra rogue datasets. And at this point, you were ready to begin the real work. They used programs like this, or like this, and sometimes they had to get really creative and use programs like this. And then they wrote a report. But because the process was so long and awkward, they were usually a bit late. And more importantly, those eureka moments that would usually happen would happen when they were writing the report. Now that's when you finally get a glimpse of something that's interesting and you want to follow your new idea back through the data to confirm it or to find out more. But since this happened at the end of a very long and awkward process and they were already late, they usually didn't have enough time at that point to do anything good with those eurekas. The client had three main problems that needed to be overcome. First, technical project teams were very siloed and data was delivered in different formats. As a result, informed decisions were slow to arrive at and not always based on consistent information. They wanted to align the teams and get them working together using the same set of technical tools. That would let them move away from their current state and towards something like this, or perhaps one day, like this. Second, data access from their current data store was very restricted. As a result, each project team was working with slightly different versions of the data. This was negatively affecting their project work. On a good day, asking for data looked like this. On a bad day, it might even look like this. But really, this was their goal. And last, they also had a really nice online GIS system that the teams used to share data. It was critical that the new system make use of this existing investment. They didn't just want something with the appearance of compatibility. What they really wanted was true seamless integration. And specifically, they wanted our dynamic online borehole log viewer embedded in their existing ArcGIS server instance so that users could see borehole logs that were built on the fly in their existing mapping tools. We believe that effective decisions need to be based on the complete data picture. That means that all the data should be accessible in one place, either through federating your existing data stores or by migrating your data into one central data store. And from there, HydroManager provides secure access to approved people. The people that access the system can be internal to your organization or external people such as labs, consultants, field engineers, or drillers. And depending on their roles in the system, these users can upload, review, or download data or reports, all from within a web browser without the need to install desktop applications or pay for additional software licenses. HydroManager also interfaces easily with telemetric systems such as SCADA and telemetric logger data. And of course, HydroManager is also integrated with Schlumberger desktop analytical tools for more technical tasks. But best of all, because the technical applications in our solution are fully integrated and they don't just export data in a fixed file format that you have to re-import into some other program, it becomes easy to pursue those eureka moments and to continue to refine your understanding of what's going on at your project sites. This helps you to make more effective and timely decisions. And the results? The client was convinced that our solution was a step change that would enable them to reach their project goals faster. We'd like to do the same for you. Thank you very much.